The crypto market can be very appealing because it can bring you some very big gains. On the other hand, this is a high-risk investment. Stay with me in this video to see the risks of the crypto market and what you can do in order to minimize those risks. Hi there, my name is Christina and this is Cryptoland, a channel dedicated to spreading the word about cryptocurrencies. The cryptocurrency market is very volatile, and an investment in this area is a high-risk one. Of course, profits can be huge, and there are many awesome stories about people that have changed their lives after investing in the crypto market. But there are also people that have lost a lot of money betting on the wrong cryptocurrencies, and most of all betting more money than they afforded to lose. There are many categories of risks that are associated with this domain. Some of them belong to you as a user, some of them are independent of your actions. As any other market, the cryptocurrency area bases its existence on the trust people have in those digital assets. Cryptocurrency's aim is to solve some problems, some real-world problems, as the security and the speed of the money transaction worldwide. We live in a globalized market where we need things to happen in a quick manner. Time is an important factor in many businesses. The main purpose of cryptocurrencies is to make the transition from a centralized financial system to a decentralized one. In this system, all transactions are transparent and available for all users. Fees are lowered significantly. Most of the human errors will disappear, and the time of transaction will be reduced. Does it sound to you like an excellent financial system? Because this is how it sounds to me. As any new concept, this one comes with social inertia. You can see this inertia in the number of people that choose to trust this type of transactions. Learning a new financial system is not easy for most of us. Besides, the crypto market has around 10 years, so it is quite young. Understanding this concept, it is very easy to see how volatile the crypto market is to any kind of news. By now, if a trusted worldwide person or a big international company makes announcements regarding their trust or acceptance of digital assets, the market goes higher up. The reverse is also true. When Microsoft said they will not accept any more payments in Bitcoin, the market went fulminantly down. So today the crypto market is susceptible to changes based on simple acts of confidence, belonging to wide-known trusted people. Having all these in mind, you have to understand that there is no guarantee that cryptocurrencies will be adopted, will truly work, and they will never die. In my opinion, there is a high probability to be accepted and integrated in our social and financial world, but we have no guarantee. In a sort of apocalyptic future, if the internet goes down, there is little that can be done for this area. Cryptocurrencies depend on the internet, and as much as fancy this idea seems, as an investor, you have to be mentally prepared for such an eventuality. Of course, in case the internet goes down for a short period of time, there are solutions. But I want you to understand that the crypto market is risky from many points of view. Another major danger is related to exchanges that can be hacked. And this is half bad luck and half your responsibility. If you keep cryptocurrencies on an exchange and that is hacked, this is entirely your responsibility. You either assume this type of risk, either search for wallets. A very recent example is CryptoPay exchange that has been hacked at the beginning of this year. Although they are doing everything they can in order to set up the things and make the exchange entirely functional again, there is a loss that cannot be recovered, at least not easily. So what to do in order to avoid this type of risk? Keep your money in secure wallets as safe as possible. Besides that, there are other responsibilities that you as a user should take into consideration. First of all, every device that you use for crypto transaction is connected to the internet. And as you probably know, no internet connection is 100% secure. So the way you use it, from the security of the internet networks you connect to the sites, passwords and tools you use, these are entirely your responsibility. So any device connected to the internet is hackable. As a general common sense rule, never connect to a public network when doing crypto transactions. It is true that those transactions are encrypted, as well as the connection protocols, but not connecting to a public network remains a good habit. In order to enhance security, a device that has crypto wallets on it, desktop, laptop or mobile device, should never connect to a public network. Connect them only to those networks that are as secure as possible. In terms of passwords, I suggest to never record your crypto passwords in the browse cache. If on social media you accept the offering of the browser to remember the passwords, when using a tool in the crypto area, you should never accept this kind of remembering. You must understand that keeping these passwords on your devices are susceptible to hacking. A browse application is any kind of exchange, trading platform, as well as online wallets. For all these apps, you should write down the password or memorize them. In order to maintain security in the crypto world, a password should have a certain strength. It means it should be long, more than 12 characters, and it should have letters, both lowercase and uppercase, numeric and special characters. Every time you set a new password, just take into consideration these rules. Also, if a password has a meaning, known words, even scrambled with numbers, it is easier to guess. Another thing to take into consideration is not to use the same password multiple times. This is very important because if someone discovers one of your passwords, that would not affect the other accounts. In no circumstance you should use your Facebook password as a crypto exchange password or a crypto anything password. I have to warn you that some applications store your password as plain text, no encryption. So that password can become available for many people to see, and this is not safe at all. Another common problem is the remembering of the passwords. You can laugh about that, but many crypto users had this problem. There are people unable to log into accounts or hardware devices because they have forgotten their passwords. Why is that? Because except for the people that make daily trading, the crypto market is a long-term bet. Most of the users invest some money and then forget about that money for a few months. If you belong to this last category, it is important to keep the passwords written in a safe place. And the safest place for your passwords is the paper. Write down the passwords and eventually make a duplicate. If you use a password that cannot be remembered, which is recommended, it is safe to keep it in more places. If something happens, your house gets on fire, you need to have a backup. It might sound a little pessimistic, but just take it into consideration when it comes to investing your money. Don't keep passwords in a document on your computer. Don't keep passwords in a document in cloud, Google Drive, iCloud Drive, Dropbox, whatever. Don't send passwords as email or text messages, including WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Viber or whatever. Don't make digital photos of your passwords. Another very important thing to take into consideration is to use two-factor authentication every time this is possible. Most of the crypto exchanges have this feature implemented, and a lot of hot wallets also have it implemented. Use it, enable it every possible time. In order to use 2FA, you have to install on your mobile device, Android or iOS, the application called Google Authenticator. Another way to use 2FA is by using your phone number, and you will receive a code as a text message, but some users claim that this is not as secure as it should be. But take into consideration to use a double authenticator as often as you can. In this video I have told you a few security rules that you have to take into consideration when investing your money in the crypto market. Please share this video with your friends so many people find out about the crypto market. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm Christina, thank you for watching.